This is a strawberry I got from the market the other day. So today is officially day 3 that I've been in. Yes, I'm going to be eating a strawberry while I talk because I kind of like these informal vlog videos. It's easier for me to do and it's less like production cost and thinking and all that other stuff. But yeah, it's day 3 of me being in Istanbul. Officially day 2 of Devconnect, and my intentions is to really honestly, I don't know, I'm just going with what interests me. And obviously right now for me, what interests me is wallets, because I'm pretty much building myself up to be a proficient wallet designer. That's pretty much it. You know, wallets was the first thing that I gravitated towards once I got laid off from my last role. And so those are the types of panels and talks that I've been attending so far. This has been said many times, but you know, wallets is that vehicle for people like you and me to get into blockchain, to get into Web3. You have the intention, you have a motivation to do something in Web3, you have to get a wallet. Now, there is the perspective that the fact that you have to get this separate software or the separate thing on your phone on top of the other things that you have on your phone, it's a barrier. Because like, why do you need it? Like, seriously, do you really need a wallet to participate in this new phase of the internet? Well, yeah, back to what I was saying. Day 1 of the official day 1 of Devconnect, it was raining and it was cold, so it was a bit, it didn't really dampen the mood that much, but it's like, dang, it's rain. And a pet peeve of mine is I hate wet socks, and I had wet socks the whole day. Like, ugh. So for day 1, I spent the whole day with Consensus. They had a full day of activation and a talks about developers and shifting to a more user and product focused projects. I hope I'm saying that right. Which means for me, because that's kind of the thinking that I've been on. The last 2 projects that I've been on, I focused more of, rather than it just being like a cool solution, I had the mentality of, okay, what does this actually look like if this was used by someone? So, that's a confirmation for me that I am going down the right path. Even though I've been told that in order, especially in terms of like personal branding online for employment, having your why down packed is important. And I've been still trying to figure out my why, or yeah, I'm still trying to figure out my why is, and I believe my why is going to be centered around, obviously, wallet design, the next billion users, next set of people who will be using this technology, and making sure that what's being made, it holds the motivation and the purpose behind Ethereum accountable. Now, if you know me personally, or if you worked with me, I am like queen of accountability. If you tell me you're going to do something, I'm going to expect you to do it. That's just how I am. You could blame that on my neurodivergent brain, ADHD, autism, say what you want to say, but like, If you say you're going to go left, I'm going to expect you to go left. If you go right, I'm going to question why did you go right. Now, if you give me a good answer of why you went right, then I'm like, okay, that's cool. But if I hold things accountable. I have high expectation of things, probably a bit too high, but yeah. And I understand that is easier said than done, because in reality, we're still working with humans. We're still working under business, under money, under investors, and people's hidden interest. So yeah, day one, I was with Consensus all day. I back at home, the common question that gets asked is, how does it feel to be the only black woman there? Like, how does it feel to be, because usually when I am walking around Turkey or Istanbul, I am the only black person around. Like, you look around, I'm the only one with my skin color, even though there are others with my skin color, but they're not from my background. And my answer to that is, I don't worry about it. I don't know, maybe that's a privilege or something, but I've been the only in a lot of rooms since I was 18. It used to bother me. It did bother me at first, because I came from an environment where from all black to being a minority, and that's when I realized, like, dang, I'm a minority, and I also realized from the last conference that I went to is that's the experience that a lot of us go through. But I've had a really great experience being black in Istanbul. Everyone's friendly, respectable. I like it. Yes, there are microaggressions that I do catch, because I catch a lot of things, but I don't let things stop me from what I want to do. So I guess that's my answer to that. Okay, just a recap of day 2 of Devconnect. I focused on account abstraction and wallets type of panels. And it was really interesting to hear that what 4337, the account abstraction that I was really like, oh my gosh, I get it type of thing. What they propose actually doesn't bring anything new. It solves some problems in this space, but it also introduces new problems into the space as well, especially when it comes to how developers use account abstraction for smart accounts. So yeah, the standard right now is to use EOA wallet. So that's like, your MetaMask. It's pretty much the wallets that you see on the market today, the first standard wallets. Developers know how to build for that, because that's what they've been using. And so trying to introduce this new thing to build on, it's kind of like, I'm not really thinking about that much, because my mental model is to build for this. And it makes a lot of sense. And that's why they were saying that having a separate smart account wallet is a lot harder to be massively adoptive. And so they were talking about having account abstraction or abstraction natively in a wallet. I'm still wrapping my head around, everything about this, but I was getting a lot of aha moments. And then, there were also continuous talk about what will it take to have wallets become more massively adoptive, and the challenges and approaches that we can take. All in all, that was a successful day 2. I did a lot of walking. Like, when I say a lot, I mean a lot. And I'm usually someone that I like walking. I use my long legs for a reason, even though I'm kind of short. I'm 5'4". But did a lot of walking. these hills in Istanbul, they're no joke. And it literally knocked me out because I was going to go out tonight because they have like some after parties I was going to go to. But I was like, yeah, I'm just going to stay in bed. And plus, I want to prepare for this. I want to prepare for a talk that I have on, I think, Thursday. Yes. This is weird for me to say, but I volunteered myself to host a discussion about making sure, or like, I guess, questions about how are we thinking about designing wallets for undeserved communities. And during one of the panels that I went to today, someone actually brought up the same perspective, but she brought the perspective for Indian communities because, you know, they have a very large population, and their population is cashless, and they use everything on their phone, and they transact on their phone and things like that. And yeah, so this is a message to little Aaliyah. You're doing some cool things. You're able to talk in front of people. I mean, you're talking on camera right now. And yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much my experience at Devconnect so far. We still got a whole week of other activations. So obviously I'm still going to continuously look at talks about wallets, abstractions. There is some talks about users' privacy and data that I'm probably interested in. And